And one of the biggest tools in the hands of the masters who run this world is Hollywood. Hollywood is an incredible story. Like Merlin, the magician with the magic wand, the orchestra leaders and conductors always have a magic wand, and you had better play to the tune of the master. He directs you to play, and he directs you to stop. So you're dancing to his music. Magic wands were always made out of the wood of a holly tree. It's made out of Hollywood. And Hollywood is a Druidic establishment. And the symbols, the words, the terms, the stories are designed. Think about how Hollywood does what they do. I'm just explaining how Hollywood works. So somebody has to write the story. Now you have to give it to a screenwriter who's going to adapt that story. You're going to have the actors. You're going to need people to act the part. It doesn't mean that they actually have human feelings. No, they're being paid to act like they care, to act like they love someone. It's an act. And you want to make sure the actors do it just right. So you have to have a director, and he's going to direct everything you say and do the way he wants it said. Then you have, of course, the producer, and he's also subjected to the executive producer who's producing the money. And so all of this is a whole system of putting together a system of a story. It causes you to think in terms of what you just saw, so that people go out from the movie and think in their minds, this is the way you normally would react to a situation, the way that the guy in the movie did. And so that's why today, in the Western civilization, especially in the West, our ability to work with each other and live together as humans is so screwed up. Because we've been watching so much television and so many movies and so much silliness coming out of Hollywood, so much violence and sex and drugs and all the rest of it, that people have no idea in the world how to live anymore. They've lost their humanity.
Okay, so you're saying that in many ways Hollywood movies and television are actually sort of doing behavior modification
Precisely.
on people to get them to behave in certain ways to think is socially acceptable, and then people actually go out and they act the way they're supposed to act rather than the way they really feel in a given situation.
Exactly. Precisely.
So it cements the social structure.
That's it.